Okay, so first thing we said about setup, we want to make sure that everything's a lot more in front of us and more neutral. Before, that ball was a mile forward. Your hands, you can see now, were sort of turned over to that left-hand side. Your right hand very much smothered on top. Definitely couldn't see 2 knuckles of that grip there. So the left hand. So because of that grip now, the club was always going to be coming back, aiming way to the right. Okay, and because of the ball being way forward, you were adding loft to the golf club. That club face now sort of sitting back, rising up. You're adding loft to the golf club. It's going to be a high right shot. And that grip, as we said before, created that club. Even there, now that club's almost facing the target.
I can believe
it's gone back 2 or 3 feet. Okay, and it's now facing the target 90 degrees towards us. Okay, so if it goes back that much in that bit, that's going to continue on rotating on the way back to some extent. So you're going back at 1 speed. You're then trying to bring that club down probably 3 or 4 times quicker, trying to close that club face up. So you're relying very much on timing.
Yeah.
First shot it goes somewhere. Second shot you react. Third shot you react again. Fourth shot you react again. Fifth shot you get it. But 5 shots from the same spot over a small period of time isn't playing golf. That's just on the range hitting golf balls, repetition, and it's to a point that can help. But we want to try and make sure your swing is looking a lot more functional and consistent rather than relying on 3 or 4 swings to have a go at.
So doing the same with my irons as well.
Yeah, exactly the same. It's all the same swing. Yeah, exactly the same swing. Okay, so then you sway off the ball there. Now, as you came back to the golf ball, well on your back foot, trying to pull across it, and again, all your weight now pretty much finishing on that back foot. So this one here now, we're a bit more in neutral. Okay, the golf ball now is more in terms of line with that left foot, which is good, and your arms now hanging down, sort of more in front of you. Okay. And as we said, the sequence starts with club down beyond the ball first, and you just sit down where you want to sit, get your left hand grip first, 2 knuckles with the left hand, and your right hand just sits on with it. Okay, it's very rare for your left hand to be good and your right hand sort of just go, ugh, and so it always they'll tend to just match together. Basically, palms go this way. If one's there,
aim for that fleshy bit to go on top.
Exactly. It just sits on top. That's fine. So when your left hand gets good, you'll find the grip then just sort of falls into place. So with that and being a nice loose grip pressure, the backswing we can see there's still a little bit of lateral movement as we take the golf club away, which is to be expected, okay? But for me now, as we started swinging through, we were rotating through a lot better. Okay? There was a much better movement overall in terms of the engine of the golf swing.
On the back foot, I can see my
exactly, up on your toe. Yeah, exactly, up on your toe there. It's a much more efficient golf swing, okay? The thing to really focus on, though, this one went sort of like 20 or 30 yards right, a bit further because you had more body move, but if you look at the club and say, taking it away, there's still that sort of opening up. Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Even if it's in the range of a ball, just doing it.
Yeah,
sort of,
exactly. Yeah, you can do that in your living room, back home, or in your kitchen or your back garden. Anywhere you've got space, you can just swing the club. All you really need is a space sort of that big to swing the club back and forth, rocking side to side. Okay, so you're getting a sensation of how the arms take the club away. So it comes away from the shoulders here.
Isn't it?
Exactly. Not your forearms rotating it and doing this. Because if they do this on the way back, there's going to be an awful lot of that on the way through. The thing is, when you keep it straight, don't lock it.
Yeah, that's going to be
you're just thinking too much. I'll lock the arms, okay? Just that drill we did where you sort of stick the club in your belly button would be quite a good one.
Yeah.
Squeeze it at the belly button, okay? To a point where it's quite tight, and then from there you're going to swing that golf club. As a result of the body and the chest turning away, the club will go with it. Okay?
In my head then, should we concentrate on my shoulders moving? Not the arms.
The shoulders and the arms take the golf club back as one piece. So I suppose you're keeping your palm or your hand on your right hand towards target, with the club face staying on the ball for longer, okay? And it's just a question of just practicing that move till it becomes sort of second nature. It's just muscle memory. At the moment, your instinctive has done this, and then your cure for that was that. Well, doing that at 80 mile an hour, you're never going to be... You'll get a couple good, but after 10 shots in a row in a small space of time, you'll find a good one.
It makes sense, yeah.
But after a short space, when you hit a driver, you think you hit a driver on the golf course 14 times in 4 hours, in between 6 miles of walking, 35 putts, a couple of 8 times, a couple of shots. It's very tough to get consistent.
Yeah, high percentage of good shots.
Oh, exactly, yeah. So does that make sense, Anya?
Yeah, definitely.